All right, welcome back. We're going to talk about prospecting for dentists in the Dental Marketing Intensive. All right, I'm going to give you several ways to get in touch with dentists, getting your services in front of them. Here are the top ways of getting in front. Okay, first of all, there's a ringless voicemail method, the LinkedIn method, the email method. Email method, very simple. It's going to be in the manual. You're sending emails. I've got the email templates in there for you. The LinkedIn method works very well. I am going to provide a done-for-you LinkedIn service. It's not going to be free, but we will do the work for you to get dentists that you can get an appointment with and get leads to. Okay? Then there's the ringless voicemail method, and we're going to go over that. All right? Ringless voicemail, basically simple, click a button, wait for the calls. It works with really where other marketing strategies have failed. Phone calls get screened, emails, text messages can be deleted before ever reading them. With a ringless voicemail, what happens is the phone never rings. There's a message waiting for them. And most people would really rather listen to the messages than answer the phone, especially from a number they don't recognize. Okay, so ringless voicemail, you can deliver the message in large masses. And these can be as specific as you'd like them to be. The thing that's cool is I give you the messages that I'm successful with, but what's going to kind of go on, and I'll explain it a little bit further. You're going to need to order a lead list. Okay, Fiverr is the best place to do it. And in those lists, you're going to have a handful of cell phone numbers. So you're probably going to need to order about 9 or 10 different lists of 1,000. Now, it's not that expensive. It's usually like $10. You want cell phone numbers. And when you run it through LeadsRain, which is a ringless voicemail system, it will not send to landline phones. It'll only send to cell phones. So you're only going to get charged for the numbers that are sent to the cell phones. Okay? And then it will scrub those out, and you'll have those numbers that you can resend messages to. Okay? So you'll upload the list. The voicemail goes to the cell phone. Like I said, most dentists, or a lot of dentists out there, using their cell phone, as a primary forwarding number after hours. So I always recommend sending those messages out about 8 o'clock at night. So by using LeadsRain, great way to get directly to that dentist or even his office manager. And the recording's going to come up and they'll listen to it. All right? So basically, here are the steps. You get your list. And like I said, the best way or the best places to find them are Fiverr. It may cost $20 for 1,000 names, even less. It just depends. About 20% of those numbers are going to be cell phones. So, like I said, LeadsRain is going to scrub those out and only send to the cell phone. So you'll always have those numbers. So I recommend you want to get about 200 messages out at a time. Don't send all 1,000 or you're going to get crushed with phone calls. Okay? So you can specialize in different industries with this. You can also use InfoUSA. InfoUSA, it's going to be more expensive, but you're going to be able to fine-tune that list a little bit better. Okay? Here's a tip. Always go with businesses with less than 10 employees. All right? Those are the ones that probably you're going to have better luck on a cell phone with. Okay? And you really don't want to be dealing with a mega dentist because those guys are going to be tougher to get a hold of. All right? And the office manager as well. You set up your LeadsRain account. You just go to that link, which is leadrain.com, and there's a little bit afterward. Sign up for an account. It's free. Each call you make is going to cost 5 cents, but your phone's going to be ringing off the hook. You want it to go to your phone wagon number. Just trust me on this, and I'll explain it. I talked about getting your list. You upload it into LeadsRain. There's a video that shows you how to do that. Record your message, and you're good to go. All right. You want to tailor your message for the higher end procedures, snoring, dentures, implants, oral surgery, things like that. That's when the bells go off at the office manager's head or the dentist's head, because those costs are high for the treatments, okay? You send your message, you get it out, and you're going to get a report of the numbers that are successful, okay? And you want to send about 3 voicemail blasts to follow up. Send different messages, okay? So you'll record those. Very easy to do, all right? Then you wait for the calls to come in. And, like I said, I recommend using PhoneWagon to field your calls, because some people are going to get cranky when they get those phone calls. You don't want to be taking those on your cell phone, okay? That's what PhoneWagon is for. Plus, you can track everything, all right? So that is really prospecting for dentists. You set up the meeting. Once the office manager has called, left the voicemail for you, just tell them we're working on a way to get new patients for dentists. And I've got friends who've been, doing this and doing a really good job. And just ask if something you want to work with them on, and they will want to work with you. So that's the biggest thing about Leads Rain, how it works. It works fantastic. But you also want to incorporate everything else in there, okay? So that means LinkedIn, that means email, that means, the ringless voicemail.